Well, here we go. Hello again, and this week we're talking about how to plan a professional video using storyboards and shot lists. Now, up until now, we've been talking about a lot of theoretical stuff. We've learned about the frame, what happens inside the frame. We've learned about how to change time, control time. And then the last 3 weeks, we've been talking about different camera angles and stuff and how does this all work. So we're going to get real practical right now, and we're going to talk about planning your video. You are going to watch in this lesson in the next 2 weeks that we're in class. You're going to watch the planning process, the filming process, and the editing process, okay, of putting this together. Now, all I'm going to be doing today is one scene of a video, okay? And you plan a video, you've got a lot of different scenes. So I'm just going to jump in here and show you what I've got. Now, I've got some paperwork for you guys to fill out, and you're going to plan a short scene, one scene, okay? So let me kind of hop over here and let's take a look. All right, so what we have is, look, project planning sheet. You've seen this before, okay? So let's just take a look at this right here, what I've planned out, okay? We're going to have two people. They're sitting in a chair having a discussion. After they have a short discussion, they decide to get up and leave and walk out of the room, okay? We're going to call it a drama, okay, just for the sake of it. Where's it going to film, okay? Normally, I do this live and I film it in the classroom with real students, but I've got a couple of family members that I'm going to use, and we're going to do it out on my back deck at the house. So we're going to call these two people Lynn and Leanne, person one, person two, and they're going to be sitting in two chairs, left chair, right chair. Obviously, this would have much more detail if it was like a real video, but I'm just trying to give you an idea. All right, what do you do? Let me go ahead and make that bold. All right. So what am I going to need? I really only going to need a couple of chairs. Okay, so I'm going to put a couple of chairs. I don't have any other notes. So there's your simple planning sheet. So now we're going to move into a storyboard. Now I'm going to show you what a storyboard looks like. Okay, for something like this, this is a storyboard, and you know what? I just realized this is the first time you see my writing. Okay, so I know I should have been a doctor. Anyway, so what I've got here is I've got, okay, a drawing. Here's a door in the background, two people sitting in chairs talking, okay? And in right here is the description, okay? I got a couple of students sitting down there talking, hey, what's up? And I put the script right here, okay? And then the last part of the scene, even though it's all scene one, I show them standing up and walking out, okay? The reason you do this, that you do a storyboard, is so you take what's in your head and get down on paper so everybody can see. There's professional storyboard programs, a lot of different ways you can do this. We do it really simple in here, okay? Just kind of draw out something so we have an idea. Now, distance learning, we're not going to draw it out. We're going to type stuff, okay? I'd much rather do it this way. So let me take you back over to this next page. Here's our storyboard and shot list. So when you fill this out, I just want you to put your name up here. There's no group members, so just NA. So what I've done is I've taken the scene and I've broken it out into three sections of the scene, okay? Scene 1A, 1B, and 1C. So here's the whole scene. Here's the script, okay? And it's just two people talking back and forth, okay? Person one says, hey, how you doing? Person two says, hey, pretty good. How about you? Person one responds, not too bad. Person two, hey, did you see that culinary teacher from Hillsburg is on the spring baking championship? Person one responds, no, I didn't see that. How's he doing? Person two says, pretty good. Response is, thinking about that really makes me hungry. Person two says, do you want to go to lunch? Person one says, sounds good. Let's go. And they get up and walk out of the room at that point, okay? So may even want to put that there, but I'm not going to worry about that right now, okay? So this is the whole story right here. So now that I have my story, I've got two people sitting there, how do I want to depict it? The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a wide shot from the front. Over here, I'm going to list all my different camera shots, okay? Now, what is used in professional television, okay, the things you see on TV, sitcoms that you might watch, movies that you watch, is a term called matched action. This is an acting term that they go through a scene several times and the actor will match the action every time. They will do it exactly the same. We'll get into that next week when I demonstrate it, okay? So we're going to start with a wide shot of the entire scene. And what I want in this entire scene is I want, this is what we call the establishing shot. I want one shot of the whole scene in the actual time it takes to go through the whole scene. So I'm going to have my camera in front of the people, and as they're talking, okay, I'm going to get the whole scene, the whole thing. They're going to walk through this thing, say what they're going to say. They're going to get up, they're going to walk out, and I'm going to have them walk by the camera, and I'm going to turn around and I'm going to watch them walk out the door. So I get this whole scene in one shot. I'm filming with editing in mind. I'm thinking about how I'm going to edit this. All right. So that's my first shot. Then I'm going to get the scene from the rear, from behind them. Then I want kind of a mid shot at the front. Okay, I don't want to get their whole bodies. I just want them maybe from here up, the two of them talking. Where can I get my screen here? The two of them talking back and forth. The whole shot, front and rear, a little more zoomed in. Then I'm going to get a shot of person one's face as they're talking, shot of person's two face. I'm going to do an over the shoulder shot where I see the shoulder and maybe part of the head of one person and the other person, and I'm going to do the same the other way, okay? Then they're going to stand up and walk out. And they're going to do this whole thing. They're going to stand up and walk out, and see, I've already put this. So I put face, person one, over the shoulder shot. Now I went to scene B. This is the standing up and walking out sequence. I want a close-up of them both standing up, okay, and starting to walk. I'm going to do a rear view of them standing up. This should actually say standing up and walking. Standing up and walking, okay? Then I'm going to do a side view of them walking. I'm going to do a dolly shot, okay? Dolly shot is where you actually have some camera movement, and I'm going to have the camera circle around them as they walk, okay? And then finally, as they're actually getting to the door, I'm going to have them go out the door. I'm going to get a shot from the inside the door. I'm going to get a shot from the outside the door. I'm thinking about what I want my little film here to look like. So I've written all of these down, okay? So I've got all of this here. So I'm not quite ready to do this because now I see my scene and I know my shots. So over here, we then create what's called a master shot list. If you're going to the store, think about it this way. Think about all these shots that you just did. Think about these scenes as 3 meals: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I've planned breakfast. I've planned lunch. I've planned dinner. This is all the stuff I need for breakfast. This is my shopping list for lunch. This is my shopping list for dinner. Now, I'm not going to go to the store with 3 different shopping lists, right? I'm going to go to the store with one shopping list with everything on it. That's what a master shot list is. So we come over here. Project name, I just called it Two People Talking. Here's my name. Okay. Pages. This is really important because sometimes I will get many pages and they'll be out of order. I can't figure out where they are. Okay. So, location. This is filmed in one location. The reason you do this is, let's say you have a story that starts here, goes here, and then comes back here. You don't film it here, go film this over here, and then come back and film this over here. You film everything you're going to shoot in this location. Everything you shoot in this location, even if there's wardrobe changes in different days. Okay? We're shooting by location. So, right here, notice that I've got more detail here. Okay? This should actually have more detail of both people. Okay? Should say the same right here, of both people. Okay? I want the person's face. I want them talking and listening. This is two different shots. I want to hear them as I'm talking, and then also as they're sitting there going, as the other person is talking. Okay? There's my over the shoulder shots. I'm going to close up of them standing up, see, and walking out. Okay? I want to do the same thing here. I want to do the same thing here. I'm going to do the same thing here. No, I guess not. Okay, here's my circle shot. I'm going to have them walking out from the inside. I got more detail. See, I should be able to not know what your video is about and show up as a camera person. Look at this list and say, okay, let's go. I got to get a wide shot. I know what a wide shot is. I'm trained. I'm a cameraman. I sit there, I look at my wide shot, I get the whole thing. Okay, now I got to get this shot, I got to get this shot, I got to get this shot. You get all of these shots, you know that you have enough video. Okay, you know that you've planned out, you have all of your shots, you don't ever have to worry. Okay, so this is how you actually plan out a video. Okay, I'm going to jump over here. Okay. And okay, we saw this. So here are all my shots here, here. This was all a handwritten document. And then on my master shot list, okay, I've got my location right here. I was in the media classroom. This is from last year. And then I've just written down all my shots. Okay, go ahead, laugh at my writing. Okay, and right here is a good shot of the door closing. Did I write that down over here? Okay. I think I'm going to just add that down here at the bottom of my master shot list. Okay, I'm going to copy this and paste it here and just go. Okay, good shot of door closing. Okay, now the reason that these little boxes are here is that I'm going to have this printed out. I'm going to have this on a clipboard. Okay. Or I might have it on my computer where I can just touch these and it turns into a check mark. But I get this front shot, check, I'm done. Check, I'm done. I look, if I've got all of my shots for all of my scenes, I don't have to go back and do any what's called pickup shots. Okay, we're all good to go. I'm looking over here because I'm looking for the elapsed time in our teaching here. Okay, so what you're going to do this week, you're going to think of a scene. You're not going to copy mine. You're going to think of a scene. You're going to go to PSL right here. Okay. And I've included these pages here, blanks. All right. These are all just so you can see what a real form looks like. This one right here, all forms, this is what you're going to fill out. Okay. You're going to put your name. You're going to write a really quick description like you're going to do a video. And then you're going to, in here, you're going to write a description of what's going on, like I had on my teaching copy. Okay? This is the same thing. But you're not going to copy mine. You're going to come up with your own idea. Okay? Say, this is what I want for my scene. You're going to write down your shots, and then you're going to do your master shot list with everything. Okay? That's what we're doing this week. Okay? So, hey, didn't have to take notes today. All right? Let's just go ahead and do this. And I think we're good. All right. Next week, you're going to watch me with this paperwork film this video. Okay. And hoping here that this is really going to help you to be able to see how this goes. Okay. And if we get back in the classroom, we'll be able to do some real hands-on stuff. Okay. So, hey, that's it for now. We're good. Email me with any questions. And we out.